Alright, what's going on guys, it's your boy Zilchi and welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. In today's video, as you can see, we have managed to secure our go-to-go Gunhee. I think he's going to be a great character. We're going to go ahead and showcase him in this video alongside his best build, his best artifacts, and what stats you really want to work on when you are using him. As you can see, just at level 85, 0 star. This is A0 by the way. This is the stat that I managed to secure for him. Very strong. I can only imagine what happens when I put all the other dupes inside of him. He's going to be a super strong character. So yeah, this is what we have. I'm going to go ahead and showcase that in a few seconds here. But if you guys are new to the channel, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's just hop straight into it. Alright guys, so the first thing we are going to talk about when we look at Go Gunhee here is his artifacts. I decided to go full Burning Greed set on him because obviously he's a break character. I think every break character in this game you want to run a full Burning Greed set because this set literally is meant for break characters. So let's read what it does. 2 set effect: when the user hits a target with an attack that deals break damage, it applies the greed effect. Increases the user's critical hit rate by 1%, stacks up to 10 times. Again, this is a unit that wants to be built through critical hit rate and crit hit damage, as you can see, as well as defense here. You can see the stats, the recommended stats right here that you need to build him as, right? So we're going to go ahead and look at all my stats individually as well, just to show you where I have him. The duration for that is permanent. 4 set: when the greed effect stacks 10 times, it changes to enhanced greed, increases user and their team members critical hit rate by 10% and critical hit damage by 15%. Again, remember, this is also a unit that will be buffing Shaheen, which I will be doing a video on that as well. Be on the lookout for that, as well as you're getting that 10% crit hit rate increase from the artifacts itself, and then you're also getting that crit hit damage increase by 15% from the artifact itself. So a very good unit to have this on, right? Because he's going to be buffing overall. Greed becomes unavailable after enhanced greed has been activated. That is permanent. 8 set effect: when attacking enemies that have elemental weakness, the break effect increases by 30%. Enhanced greed enhances to Burning Greed. Burning Greed increases the user and their team members critical hit rate by 15% and critical hit damage by 30%. So very strong here. So the crit hit damage goes from 15% to 30%, and the crit hit rate goes from 10% to 15%. So very good here. I'm pretty sure it went from 10 to 15. Yep, yes it did. Greed becomes unavailable after Burning Greed has been activated. Enhanced Greed becomes unavailable. Duration is permanent. So once we get all these stacks going, first of all, he should be doing a lot of damage as well, because I think he's our first damage break unit, right? He's going to be dealing a lot of damage. I'm not going to say he's a DPS unit, right? But I think he's our first kinda break DPS unit, right? He should be doing some decent damage. I don't know yet. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that. But again, he's not there for the damage. He's there for his break skills. He's there for the buff that he's given his light team. And overall, just a good balanced unit in my opinion. All right, so there you go. That's what we have, and that's the set that we have here. So now let's take a look at the stats that we have for this piece right here. I could have gotten a better piece, right? But this one was pretty good, right? I had a crit hit rate +1 on this, and I have an attack percent +2 and an additional attack right here. So obviously this is going to be very good in terms of his attack. His attack's going to be looking nice, but again, he does want to be scaled off of defense. So if you guys can get defense pieces, go ahead and build him that way. All right, so on the back piece we have additional defense as the main stat there, additional attack, then a defense percent +2 here, and an additional defense. If I could get the +2 on the additional defense, this piece would have been perfect. I'm not gonna lie to you, absolutely perfect. The shoes, we have crit hit damage, additional attack, defense penetration was a +3. Unfortunately, I would have rather that on crit hit rate and then the additional attack, but nonetheless still a very good piece here. On the right side we have additional HP, and for the necklace, additional attack and then additional defense. We got the +2 on the MP consumption. Unfortunately, we have light damage. This one we didn't get really. This would be a very good piece, honestly. The additional attack is very good, right? That's a +3, but I think I would have wanted a +2 +1, or a +2 here and a +1 there. That would have been a lot better. For the ring, I didn't have an additional defense. I don't even know if there's an additional defense main stat for this, but we were able to get this here. Nothing better I can do for that, honestly. Nothing better. This one is pretty good, right? We have the crit hit damage, defense +3, and attack percent +1. Very good set here. So we're going to go ahead now. We're going to talk about his skills. And then after this, we're going to go into some games and we're going to look at what he's actually doing. I'm not going to run him with Shahin because I don't want to showcase that yet. That's going to be its own video. And then the next video, we're going to be adding dupes into him and then just showcasing his full potential. This video, we're just going to focus mainly on his A0 because we do have him at A0. As you can see, he's very strong. Like overall power is super strong. He's already like he's matched with my boy Min right now. I'm not gonna lie, we're at 124 in terms of our power. So I'm pretty sure he either has more or he has the same amount. Now let's take a look at the A0 skills that we get here. So just pulling him, look at it, this is a lot of text. Sorry. So just pulling him, the broken vessel effect applies when the user enters a stage. When the user uses clean sweep or fighting spirit, it applies the ruler's aura effect. When the user uses power of brilliant light, it applies the fragment of brilliant light effect. All right, so broken vessel is decreases received HP recovery rate by 50%. That is infinite. Ruler's aura is increases the user's defense by 30%. The user gains a shield equal to 20% of Gunhee's defense. Duration is 10%. Fragment of brilliant light is activate the user's core attack one time. The user's core attack becomes heavy attack, abominable crush. Their damage increases by 60%. So again, I do think this guy will be a very good DPS breaker unit, but we'll still have to take a look at that ourselves. We have seen Alpha's videos, right? But I'm more of a fan of trying the units out myself rather than going ahead and watching other people do it before the unit is even out yet. So we're going to see that today. Fighting Spirit becomes heavy attack. Fighting Spirit and Whoa. Heavy attack, fighting spirit, that's what it becomes. I could not read this out. And it increases the user's damage by 60%. Duration is 15 seconds. So that's just him at A0 here. He should be doing very good damage and his break skills should be very strong. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fight the bear first, right? Just to showcase his overall damage. And then we're going to go and fight the Encore dungeon. No, I don't. Yeah, we're going to do the Encore dungeon. The newest one. We're gonna do the 10th tier and see how he does there. For that one, I might actually bring Shahin. I think I might. I'm gonna be real with you, just to see what's going on. But yeah, there you have it. Those are his skills. Let's go ahead and hop right into the fights. All right, guys, here we go. His A0 showcase here. Very cool intro. His eye, he glows and everything. This man does have aura. He's the literal definition of aura. Okay, this man has all the aura in the world. Okay, so again, I haven't seen a lot of people say that this guy is not worth it, right? I think he's gonna be worth it. Okay, as you can see, the damage at A0 is very good. I don't know if you guys saw that just now. This is A0, by the way. Oh my god. Okay, guys, wait, hold on. Wait, I mess up just now as well. Definitely mess up. Wait a second. Wait 1 second. This is actually wait. Okay, guys. We're gonna do the fight one more time. Let's see how much his ult does. This is ult one shot. It does. That did 2.5 million. Listen, I hate to say I told you so, but when I'm right, I'm right. Okay, people like to jump the gun on these units and on this game, but this unit was never meant to be a non-celebration. Yeah, this is the 100-day unit. They had to make him OP. All right, guys, we're doing it one more time, just to see if that was a fluke, because that was actually ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was absolutely ridiculous. This is again an A0 unit. I know I'm gonna say that all the time, but this is just to let you guys know for sure. This is A0. Okay, here we go. Use his skills first. Now we just use all these. So after using his core attack, I think he does a lot more damage. Okay, so hold on. Let's wait for that. His core attack does very good. I'm actually excited to use him at A5, I'm not gonna lie. Very excited. And he's gaining his ult pretty fast. Okay. And again, this is an almighty break ult, right? Oh, he didn't crit right there. Sorry. Very good. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the Encore dungeon and see how we do there. Alright guys, so I think there's actually something going on with my Encore dungeons, so I'm gonna have to try to figure that out. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and instead showcase it on this bear here. In the next video I do, I'm gonna showcase his break skill a lot more. In this one, we're just gonna showcase his damage as a break unit, right? So I see here. So he's gonna do, oh, he did it the one time. Okay, that's fine. So we have that extra damage increase here from Min. Not bad damage at all here. Not bad at all. One thing to keep in mind with these bears, right, is they are a lot lower in level than we are. So obviously we're going to be doing very good damage. But nonetheless, damage is indeed damage. You know what I mean? Look, his core damage, very, very good. Very good. So I think he'd actually do really well with Kargalgan as the lead. That's very interesting. I'm only going to do this one fight on this bear, and then we're going to call it the video, because this video is actually pretty long, I'm not going to lie. Especially after what happened on the Encore dungeon, but I don't know. Alright, anyways, there you have it. This is Gunhee at A0 showcase. Now we're going to go ahead and record the A1 showcase. And then after that, we're just going to skip all the way to A5 and just take a look at what we're getting there. So if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.